Why, hello, and welcome again to another exciting edition of Fistful of Lead, brought to you by Wiley Games. Tonight we've got a special treat for you, a collaboration of sorts between Rocky's War Room and Wiley Games. Why, tonight it's a game of Galactic Heroes, and our friend Dash Dixon, Hero of the Galaxy, may be once again taking on the forces of the evil Emperor Zorg Khan. Well, I've got one thing to say about that. Go, Dash. Go.
This is the planet of COVID Prime. I have this view that we'll use for a lot of our actions. If we have trouble with you keeping track of which guys are which, I have some handy dandy markers that I could use that can help you better see. Like I can put, that's number 4 guy, that sort of thing. So we also for helping with things, we'll also have the battle cam. So you could have a faction eye view of the table. You kind of see where everything is. So I will show you where everyone's at, then we'll go over everything. So we have, where's my pointing stick? All right, so right here, so your screen should be looking like my screen. So up here will be north. So if you ever need to give me actions, top of your screen will be north, just for simplicity's sake. So if you need specific directions on where you want to move your guys. Right here is Corvus Andromeda and the Space Pirates. Right here is Dash Dixon and the Rocket Rangers. The Imperial Navy is starting right here. The Retrovarians are starting at the spaceport with their big cargo hauler with a interesting box on the back of it. We have the Robot Legion starting over here in the northeast corner, and right in the middle around the governor's mansion is the Azulian Shock Troopers. So hopefully now everyone knows where they are on the map.
I'm in the middle. Yay.
Each of the 6 players was given an individual objective, a primary and a secondary. These were kept secret from each other. For instance, Dash had to grab the local governor and take him back to his ship. His secondary objective was to take out as many of the Imperial Navy as he possibly could.
Hey Jay, real quick. For my objective, do I need to get back to that back corner or over to the spaceport?
So everyone, if it mentions you have to get something and retrieve it, it means you have to get back to the corner that you came from. So we're assuming that
Gotcha.
Dash's ship is somewhere on the southwest corner.
Gotcha.
This ship is the governor's ship that's sitting here on the lander. The Retrovarian ship is actually on this far western corner. So they're the other ones that have to get off a different corner than where they started from.
Can I ask a quick question? Where'd you get these miniatures?
They are mostly a mix of Killer Bee. The Robot Legion are actually, the Legionnaires themselves are from Hydra Miniatures. And then the remainders are from a company called War Games Supply Dump, which unfortunately is no longer in existence.
Oh, bummer.
But most of them you could get through Hydra and Killer Bee, which is still around.
Okay.
They are 32. They're big ones, so they don't mix with regular 28 millimeter stuff. I mean, they might mix with like Legion stuff, which is bigger.
Cool.
So they're more heroic scale, but they're older miniatures, and I like the retro vibe. And if you weren't here to mention earlier, Dash is a galactic hero. So if he activates on a red card, he gets 3 actions as opposed to 2.
Is talking to one of the locals considered an action?
It is, and it is a task roll. And it is an easy task. It is a task roll based on who you are. So for Dash, who's the savior of the universe, it is an easy task roll. For, let's say, the horrible Imperial Navy or the Azulian Shock Troopers, it's a hard task roll. Okay, so Corvus, right there. He's going to go south. He is right there.
I think that's all he can do, right? So.
Yep. They are not friendly to the Imperial forces, so that is require you an 8 or above.
Ooh. 8.
All right. He says what you're looking for is in one of the blue buildings. So one of the blue buildings are this building, the governor's mansion, and
Hang on. You're not an overhead shot, so I can't see what you're pointing at.
Oops, I will do that again. Okay. So I color-coded my buildings for all this stuff. So governmental buildings had a blue stripe, and residential and businesses had an orange stripe. These are your government buildings. This one, and this one.
Okay.
So he says, the person you are looking for, there's a mysterious stranger in town, and I know that he's staying in one of these blue buildings. Okay.
Okay, now who is the guy in the street? Yeah, who is that?
That is a local.
Oh, okay. Not close enough to interact with him yet, though.
No,
Correct.
you need to be base to base, but
All right. I will go ahead. Go ahead and move him a third time since he activated on a red.
okie doke, he is right there. Runs up breathless. Citizen!
Okay. I'll send Captain Zoltor, my leader, into the building next to him to go and see if the person's in there. I'm not sure where the entrance is. I presume I can reach it.
Oh, there's a nice big door right next to you. So
Okay.
you put him on top rather than pop this thing open, but he is inside the building.
Okay.
I want you to make it easy, which is a 3 or above task roll to search the lower part of the building.
Oh, crap, 2.
Okay. It's probably with bureaucrats and stuff right now. You can't really see if who you're looking for is in there.
Oh, you failed to search a building. That's quite impressive.
Everybody out!
Yeah, fire a shot in the ceiling and chase him out.
Yeah, starts firing his blaster into the ceiling, clear the place off. All right, Dash, you just heard shots going off in the room, the building in front of you, and bureaucratic types pouring out into the street. The Retrovarians were quick to seize the old clunky transport to better help them carry their precious cargo.
He's running through that gap. Yeah, there you go. And then he's gonna take a shot at that goofy robot who just wandered off by itself.
Oh, our first shot! All right, you are at over 12 inches. So I believe that puts you at long range. However, you're activating on a 2, so you get to roll 2 dice, either for your shooting or for your damage. I'll let you decide.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it for shooting.
Okay.
And then I've got Deadeye, which gives me a +1, so I'm shooting.
So you're hitting on 7s.
And I got a 9.
Actually, you're hitting on 6s because he is soulless, which gives you a +1 to hit. All right. So you have hit him. Now you need to roll to see what happens to him.
10.
big sparking flames burst out. Robot Legion deactivated.
Quick rules question, Jay. Do we just discard the old cards on the bottom of the deck, or do we shuffle the whole deck and start
You
again?
totally reshuffle the entire deck. That way it gives you a chance to always have like a Queen of Hearts or whatever. So, John, normally if we weren't playing remotely, we would all be using one deck, of course.
Yeah.
But these are the times. I'm going to give you guys a quick fly around so you could see sort of. So we've got right here by this building, we've got the pirates hanging out. Over here is Dash Dixon and the Rocket Rangers are all there. The Azulian Trop Troopers seem to be mostly spaced around the building like they're guarding something, except for this one that ran over there by himself.
Have it.
The robots are all lined up around the gray building here. And the Retrovarians have got onto this old clunky transport with this cargo here. And then we've got most of the Imperial Navy are inside of this lower part of the building. And one of their captains is over there trying to get into the upper story. So as I give everybody kind of a nice where they are, switch back to overhead.
Yes, Joker.
Turn 2.
The Joker.
I got the Joker.
2. Time for some more bourbon.
Hang on, isn't it like it's before lunchtime where you are, Jay?
I don't play games without drinking, and I even have a flask of Recruits, not Jay. And it is also a Chiefs game, we'd like to remind you again. So
Tailgating, technically.
I'm thinking it's 5:45. I might have a beer in about half an hour. But okay.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere, John.
Those are some rookie numbers there, John. You need to pump those up.
I got
lockdown. Been well pumped during lockdown.
I got a Joker.
The game gets better as we go. You don't tell me that until it's time to play it, Matt.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Come on.
Oh, man. Jesus.
Are we supposed to have Jokers in our deck?
Yeah, sorry, McCurry.
Yes, 2 of them.
Put both of them into your deck. It is played like an ace.
Oh, I thought it was an event. Okay.
Once
sorry.
you you treat it like an ace. Once you activate using it, that'll trigger the event at the end of that character's activation. So you can use it like an ace. So if you want to be at the King of Spades and go first, knock yourself out. If you want to save it like it's an ace for something else, to be a wild card to stand in for something else, you can. And then once you've played it, McMurray, then take both Jokers out of your deck. So now Matt will be pulling those out of his deck. And just as a reminder, what your special cards are, we go over to the top, but the Queen of Spades gets rid of all shock. The Queen of Hearts gets rid of 1 wound. The one-eyed jacks give you a +1 on your shooting. You can remember that because you got one eye closed like you're aiming. 2-eyed jacks are for close combat bonuses. The 7, think of Lucky 7, lets you re-roll any 1 die during your turn, during your activation. A 6 gives you automatic reload, so we don't keep track of how many shots you're giving, except when you roll a 1. That means that you've overheated your blaster, needs to cool down, or you need to change a clip, that sort of thing. Because when we're firing, we're not saying you're firing one single blast. You're letting loose of the whole volley of shots. If you do roll a 1 and go out of ammo, it takes an entire turn. That's both of your actions to reload, unless you play the 6. And then the 2 card lets you roll 2 dice and pick the best one for one of your dice rolls. So as a reminder. So with that, we are kings.
Yes, I've got 2 kings. One of them's a joker. King of spades,
All right.
king of clubs.
All right, king spades.
I have the king of hearts.
Okay. Matt, you're using that. Joker's a king of spades.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm there with John with the king of hearts.
All right. Well, let's do the king of spades first because it may change what you want to do. So what you're going to do is Zulians. Oh, this comes off. The Overwatch comes off at the end of each turn.
So that my leader, Corlo,
Yep.
is going to move towards the vehicle,
Okay. One action will get you right there.
and then he's going to move to the south side of the vehicle where the steps are, if he can get there.
Okay.
And then
Right
I have
there.
a king of clubs, which goes after.
Oh, hold on. The king of the Joker was played.
Yep.
The event happens at the end of the activation. So one of the wild dust storms that this planet is known for kicks in, blowing across the entire settlement from until I say so. All shooting, all ranges are halved, and so if you have a laser that shoots 12 and 24, it now shoots 6 and 12, and on top of that, everything's at a -1 for shooting.
Using the sandstorm as cover, Dash and his crew attack the governor's building.
We're gonna go crazy here pretty soon.
Pew, 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 pew. All right, that's the best part about this game is get to say pew pew. All right, so that was Queen of Spades, Queen of Hearts.
Queen of Hearts, Grunk is going to move up to the trooper there on the lower left-hand corner of the building.
This one,
Yes.
okay. Just saying hello.
And he's going to punch him.
All right, close combat. So this is an opposed roll between Grunk and Azulian Shock Trooper. So you'll take a die equivalent to whatever it says for close combat. Grunk is going to get a +1 because he is got fangs and claws, I believe. I don't have the card here. You'll have to tell me.
He's large.
He's large, so he gets a +1.
Okay. Is that me?
Yep.
Yes.
I got an armor roll of 8+. Okay.
That will help you in the combat, but go ahead.
Oh, you rolling?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. 4.
I got an 8.
Okay.
Which becomes a 9.
No, it's a 7 becoming an 8.
Okay. So we have a difference of
4.
4. That is a +1 to your roll because of the differential, and a +1 because you are large. So roll it and add +2, Chris.
There'd be I rolled a 7, so
That would normally be a wound. Now, this is where your armor comes in handy, Matt. You need to roll 8 or above, and that wound will go down to a shock.
well, actually,
Okay.
no. It was a natural 7.
So what up
So
to?
+2 is a 9. So it's a
Oh,
dead
he'll be
down
dead
to a
unless you make your armor roll.
I just did it while you were talking. It's an 8.
All right, so instead of being dead, you're only wounded. So Grunk rolls up, smashes him with his hand, puts him to the ground.
The robot legion takes advantage of the chaos to sneak around and look for their lost technomage.
Yeah. What is ammo hog? I forgot.
Ammo hog means that if you roll a 1 or a 2, you're out of ammo.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay.
It drains the batteries that powers the Mazer. Now, the Azulian shock troopers are armed with the dreaded Mazer, which fires an invisible microwave beam that ignores any kind of cover, and it cooks you from the inside.
Holy
Matt,
crap.
Matt, did you miss this big hairy dude tearing your trooper apart with the inside of that guy?
No,
Like-
I'm not worried about him.
Ooh, Chris, did you hear that? He's not worried about you.
Oh,
All plays to my plan.
No.
I just think it's just Matt fancied cooked fish for supper.
That's right.
Oh man, everyone hates when you cook fish in the microwave at the office. So
Yeah, dude, you are legitimately a terrible person.
I'm sorry, Nache. I mean, hit Nache will be next. Don't worry about it.
No, shoot Nache now. That's the guy who just ate your dude's face off.
okay, Matt is close range, I believe. So
He's a Lou.
Fish and chips.
normally just need a 5 or above at close range, even if the winding sandstorm.
So it's a what?
It's close range, so you just need a 5 or above, unless you have like dead eye or something like that.
No, I have just armored and fearless. So here we go.
All right.
That would be a 5.
Ding! It's done. Okay, roll and see what happens.
A 3.
All right, so you get a bit of shock on you, McMurray, and you're probably going to die of cancer in a couple of years.
Great. Thanks, Matt.
That was my first action, right?
Yep.
So can I shoot
Second
again?
action, you can shoot him again if you want.
That's what I'm going to do.
Recook.
A 9.
That's a hit.
An 8.
So that is a wound. So the retrovariant here is down. There's a distinct smell of cooked microwave fish. Or battle cam. So got Vance Glortho here all kind of by himself. However, he's got his pirates that now work for him right over there. We've got Dash Dixon is actually in the lower half of that building. The rest of his crew are making a move on the governor's palace. We've got captain of the Imperial Guard there. The rest of the Azulians are kind of spread around the building. We got a little convoy going on here with the retrovariants who are now down to 3 in number. And of course, our robot legions doing God knows what.
Wait, did my guy on the ground get killed, or is he still just wounded?
Oh, no, he's still just wounded. Sorry, I forgot your guy bleeding out in the
Yeah, in the sand.
next to the just his last sounds as he dies is the rumbling of the AC unit. Grunk and Captain Corlo. We'll get a little shot of that. So I believe Captain used the D12.
Yep.
All right. You also have a laser sword. So if you should happen
Power
to
sword,
roll a
deadly.
10 or above, you will just kill him outright without having to make a wound roll. All right. And then Grunk, you're rolling your D10 plus 1 because you're large.
So it's just Grunk, not
Grunk. No, he did not. He's not in range of Lance Laser.
all right.
Are we ready?
Kill him, not Jay. Kill him.
Here we go. A 12.
An 11.
All right, because there's a natural 10 or above, Grunk gets sliced in half by Captain Corlo's laser blade.
Success.
I want to see his 12.
Go right ahead, man. It's right here. I'm not even touched it.
We're all gentlemen here. We're going to trust that we're rolling what we were saying we were rolling.
My camera's on it.
Dash decides to take on Captain Zoltar himself.
You're up here on top, technically in the first floor. So, our boy Dash Dixon, I believe, gets to roll a D12.
What are we doing with Dash?
Dash is getting attacked by Captain Zoltar of the Imperial Navy.
All right.
Yeah. Quake in fear, Dash.
In hand to hand?
And hand to hand.
Well, I'm aiming for sword to the head, but you know.
So it's a pose roll. Dash, I believe you have like something that lets you keep fighting if you like. I can't remember.
I've got a power sword.
Yeah. So if you roll a natural 10 or above, it's the end for Captain Zoltar.
Yeah, I rolled a 10. A natural 10.
Zoltar, what did you roll?
7, but I get +1 for the sword.
All right. And you just have a regular sword, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So 8. All right. Now we need to roll for the wound. Dash is locked off the head of Captain Zoltar.
Oh.
So now his troopers here are only static on the other end.
As they should.
We're going to continue to gun El Trucco down the street.
El Trucco. He's going to run right over my leader.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming you're taking this part, you know?
Yes.
All right.
Quit playing copyrighted music. Jesus.
He's just barely squeezing between the streets on the first action.
That carpet's gonna blow up. Watch, there's something in there.
All right, Captain Corlo, right here,
Yeah.
Matt. I need you to make a regular task roll.
Yeah, that's a 3.
All right.
I'm out.
Wham! All right, McMurray, roll on the wound table.
With a 10 or a 12?
Just a 10.
4. 4.
All right, so he dodged out of the way, Matt. He got a little bit of shock that freaked the crap out of him. Managed to get out of the way.
The hulking transport blocks the entire street while the battle rages around it.
Man, I can't wait for that next joke. All right. King!
I have your Joker for King of Spades.
Sweet! Do your King of Spades first.
We're going to have old boy stand up.
Okay, that's automatic. Just costume and action. You don't have to roll for it.
Okay, and then he's going to try and climb up again.
All right. I believe in you.
Yeah, he got a 5 this time.
All right, he's up. So this guy is actually on the cab. These other two are actually in the cab. All right, so he's up. That was his king. So as you do that, your cargo, because you played the Joker, start to rumble, falls off the back. The door flips open, and emerging.
Please be an Ewok. Please be an Ewok.
No, this part.
Ah, I knew it.
The hell is that?
Yeah, some back here.
Damn it, McMurray.
The Retrovarian creature is loose. Who knows what havoc it will cause?
Gets him right up to the barricade, and then you play the Joker, correct?
Yep.
All right. You hear a shudder and a quake, and a bang, and the engine on your hover vehicle.
Son of a. Okay.
Another event card brings the transport to a screeching halt.
Kaplow. Nice little roadblock you got there. Luckily, we've got this archway over here, which you can't actually drive through. But anyway, all right. It's kaput. The governor's body man, groom of the stool here, he has decided that he don't like what's going on with Dash just making off with his paycheck.
All right, I'm back.
You don't like what's going off on his paycheck. So, Chris, make a die roll between Dash and the governor's bodyguard. Bodyguard got a 3.
I rolled a 12.
Oh, there goes the bodyguard's head with a big thunk of rock-like material. Poor guy. He's made of rock, but, laser sword does what a laser sword does. So. Okay. So, beginning of a new turn. The engine is started on our, here, let's give a little fly around here real quick. Todd, lone pirate here getting shot at from up above here on the governor's. We got a mess going on here in this alleyway. We got 2 down robot legion. The poor tech priest doesn't know what's going on. He was saved. Now he's not saved. We got Dash just dispatched the governor's bodyguard and is making away with him. The truck is now repaired, backing up. We've got Retrovarians and Rocket Rangers and the creature down. Julian?
Yep.
Oh,
He's going to swing that power maul.
All right, we got a close combat.
I rolled a 10.
Matt? Hello? Matt in the house.
Yeah, I'm back. What happened?
So
Just smacked you with a power maul.
Has rolled up on you with his power maul, and he's got a little close combat.
All right. Dead. That's 10.
All right, so the Azulian Shock Trooper rolled a 10. Xandor Zan rolled a 10. So it is tied. However, Xandor automatically, with his power maul, delivers a shock. Xandor, you were the initiator of the combat, so you can decide whether to keep him there or drive him away.
Let's go ahead and keep him there.
Okay. So now he's going to fight you with 2 shocks on it. Now, because Dash is connected to the governor. We have a 50-50 chance.
Yep.
So
Do not kill the governor.
Dash gets it.
No, he doesn't.
Out of action.
Nope. No, he doesn't.
He's got armor.
Nope. I got 9
Nope.
lives.
He has 9 lives, so he only takes a wound.
Of course. What can I do with my second action?
Shoot again.
You shoot at me
You go for
again.
Your actual objective.
All right, I'll shoot him again.
Your actual objective.
I rolled a 10.
So that's a hit.
I rolled a 6, but I'm gonna re-roll my die result.
Okay.
Ah, shoot. 5.
As the game winds down, Dash and his crew capture the governor. The Retrovarian seize their alien cargo, and the Imperial Navy has control of the Techno-Mage. Another great game with a great group of fellows, wouldn't you say? To show our appreciation, the next time you go to wiley-games.com and make a purchase, enter the promo code ROCKY. That'll save you 10% off your next purchase. Until then, keep playing Fistful of Lead. Your miniatures will appreciate it.